so I let them hang. When I pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang. When I pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang. When I pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. So I let them hang. When I pull this thing, all you bitches best to know my name. Nobody you hoes, I'm coming from South Park. Catch you after dark, I'ma spit your fucking chest apart. Follow you. Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. No threat to a Hotep, especially when the Hotep got the goddess mask off. He's working his ass off, trying to tell y'all goofy dudes what they planning. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand. It's Hotep, Hotep. Hope you motherfuckers understand.
What's going on, everybody? Happy is it Tuesday or Monday? Monday. Happy Monday. Welcome to Cannon Speaks. I am Cannon Hotep. Riding alongside me is my man Jay Pylon.
What's good? What's good?
Not much. Man, I appreciate you guys. You could be anywhere right now, but you're hanging out with me, and I appreciate you. Anyway, if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we live. If you're catching the replay, let me know how I'm doing. Could really use the constructive criticism. Anyway, what's going on, Jay?
Man, just another day. Trying to survive it in this cold, cruel world.
Man, it seemed like some more shit came out, bro, after we did our stream earlier today. So,
what about the man with the white laces?
Yeah, the man with the white laces, man. I might have to admit that I was wrong. I might have to admit that I was wrong on this one. Holy shit. Anyway, so yesterday I went to go see Guardians, bro.
You don't think that? Wait, hold up. You don't think that he was Treadstone?
No, I think he's Treadstone.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But
Okay.
he could be some other things, as well as Treadstone. We'll get into that. Anyway, so yesterday, I went to go see Guardians.
Yeah.
I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy. I guess it's supposed to be the final Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm assuming.
Okay.
I give it 3 out of 5. I give it 3 out of 5 Koofies.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the story, it revolved around Rocket Raccoon.
It did?
Yeah. Yeah, the story revolved around Rocket Raccoon.
What? What? It's the story of the raccoon's life?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. It was entertaining. I'll say it like that. It was entertaining. I don't want to give any spoilers away. But I would say it could be wait for Disney Plus. It could be a wait for Disney Plus. You know what I mean?
Goodness.
Yeah, it was okay.
Right.
So I'm not gonna give no spoilers out. But it was 3 out of 5. The kids wanted to see it, so took them to see it. It was watchable. It had some good scenes. Get to learn the origin story of Rocket. I'll put it like that. You get to learn the origin story, and then we get to see what's his name? Adam Warlock makes an appearance. I was a bit disappointed though, so I'll leave it at that. Y'all go see the movie. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Maybe we'll do a movie review later on down the line.
Have to check it out eventually, I guess, and see what it does.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I saw that was really I liked it. That was entertaining. I thought that it was entertaining. It was a fun watch, a fun, relaxing watch. That movie Ghosted. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it. What's that about?
You didn't see Ghosted yet?
No. What's that about?
No spoilers. I really can't. Like, don't even read the description. Just watch it. Try to get into it. Just be like, oh, this is lame. All right. Wait till the end. Wait till it gets going around like the middle to from the middle to the end. It has some good parts in it. Okay. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it from there, or you're gonna think it's funny. You're gonna start to dig it after that. Don't look up synopsises. Don't read what it's about. Just click play. Just get it. Ghosted. Click play. Check it out. And then be like, man, why Jay set me up watching this nonsense? And then at the end be like, oh, I see why. I see why.
So who's in it?
If I tell you that, then it's also a spoiler.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's gonna be who can I say is in it? Captain America is in it.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it. Okay, I got you. Anyway, shout out to my man Malcolm Flex. He made it on Waters World, bro. Give him a Don DeMarco for that. Malcolm Flex made it on the Fox News. He was a guest on Waters World today.
Wow.
Yeah, go fam. They talking to him about Jordan Neely and the subway situation.
Goodness.
He basically said,
I would say it's opening the door for the Hoteps. The Hoteps will be over there on Fox News before you know it. They running out of what other choices they have.
Hotep Jesus crawled so we could run.
Yeah. See, they're gonna be. Then it's gonna be all. Oh, look at these diversity hires. Who are these jokers?
Right. Exactly. So,
but then what? Everyone will be spitting straight facts and nothing but bars every time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could you think Fox can handle that? I mean, if they watch Gutfeld and they're exposed to HJ and Sonny Johnson, maybe they'll come around. Maybe.
Hey, you never know. Fox News might become the Rainbow Coalition of the news.
Diversity and equity.
They might overcorrect. Anyway, so first I wanted to touch on this, yo. This was a sad story. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see you.
You can't see me? Oh, shit. What's the name turned off again? Let's do that. 1 second. Boom. Let's do this. You should see me now. All right. Still not on the screen? Hold on.
It's just me.
Oh, hold on. Why is that? Oh, that's why.
Emmanuel's saying the chat is messed up.
The chat messed up? What's wrong with the chat?
Emmanuel, the only one in the chat right now.
Really?
Is Rumble going too?
Why is the chat messed up? Hold on, let's see. Let's restore.
Click over here.
Rumble's going.
Click live.
I see Rumble. I see Handy Bob. He said something. Like Rumble's chat is going.
Rumble's up and running?
Yeah, I wonder what's going on with our chat. Is our chat? Hold on. There we go. I've been seeing
Emmanuel said
chat.
He's gonna click refresh. I think what he's talking about is like it's probably when he's typing something it's like doubling it or
mine's was messed up too.
Was it?
Yeah, everything's back now. So there we go. That's weird. But I was seeing Emmanuel's
chats.
Yeah, I was seeing his chats.
He might be talking about it doubling up. Like he types hello and then it types hello back again twice or something like that. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. We got Local 16 in the building. What's going on? We got Handy Bob. Handy Bob say, good evening. He says, finally catching a live show and live chat to boot on Rumble needs me a lotto ticket. Shoot, welcome Handy Bob. I ain't seen you in a minute. So check
welcome
it.
In, right? Welcome in.
This is from Say Cheese. Check this out.
Oh, no.
Everybody saw this story too. I'm pretty sure. So, Ariana, a Chicago police officer that was off duty, was killed last night on her front lawn at 1:40 a.m. She was graduating from Loyola, Chicago next week with her master's in criminology. R.I.P. Another young lady cut down too soon. Another young black person cut down too soon, Jay. Too soon.
Out there in
Chicago.
Chirac, where they at 798 murders a year.
It's sad, bro.
But the crime is down.
Yeah, it's sad.
This is and a criminology student too.
Yeah, exactly. And she was a police officer to boot. Maybe the people who took her out knew she was an officer or what. You know, it's sad, man. You know, and this ain't getting no run in the news.
Nah.
It's not getting no run. Maybe local news might have touched on it, but like national news not touching on this. You know?
Yeah.
It's sad, you know.
Remember when the officer we covered got shot up and killed in, was it Louisiana or Mississippi? No, it was in Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
What was her name? Was it LaQuinta or something like that, right? I thought it began with the L, right? Oh, we covered it a little while back ago.
Yeah, we covered it a while back. Yeah, and then we had the officer here in Baltimore. She was on duty. They rolled up on her, snuck up on her, and murked her in her squad car.
It's been a common occurrence. They targeting the police, taking them out, and then targeting the females of all things too.
Right. Thing is, though, you're not going to see this. Not going to see this on the news, you know, because don't fit that narrative, you know. Black person killed another black person, essentially.
Well, I mean, it does, if it leads, it bleeds. If it bleeds, it leads. They go back to what's the racial dynamics. That's what the media is looking for.
That's what they're looking for.
If it turns out that the killer is white, then they got something that they can run with. But another black person kills another black person. That's not a story they want to run with.
Right.
That's just it would just like, you know what, like if Jordan Neely. I told my wife this earlier. I said, look, because she was saying, you know, if any of those people had helped out, where would he be in this situation? And I said, yeah, that's true. And I said, it's also true. Had the Marine also been black, not just and those two people were there.
Yeah.
Would they have covered the story, or would they have downplayed it?
Oh, they got downplayed. They never covered the story.
Would have gotten downplayed because we've seen it time and again. We've seen the same kind of. They watch for the narratives. That's the first thing the left and the right are doing. The right is sitting there saying, "What's in his criminal record? I'm about to find out."
Yeah,
they're real good with that. And then what's the left saying? What race were they? move on to the next story real quick, real fast.
Real fast. You know what I mean?
And man. It's sick because they don't take pause for us to sit there and, mourn some lives and look, reflect and see what we can, offer up some solutions.
Right.
At least when, remember back in the day when Oprah was in Chicago and she was up and coming, at least she would try to figure out some solutions while she was doing her reporting. She would sit there and talk to the people and say, what's really going on with you?
Right.
Then she would maybe get in touch with the food bank for someone and see, Now I know that all the issues that she's got in the modern retrospectively, but when she was up and coming, some people need to have a heart.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Jordan Neely, right? So more footage came out, right? Where they show, what's his name? Daniel Penny. Now we know his name. Getting up off of Neely and then putting him in the recovery position. To me, it looked like Neely took a deep breath as he came back to.
Right.
So
you can see his chest going in and out, breathing, and the breathing coming in.
Right. Yeah. Some people thought he was convulsing. Well, what happens is when you cut blood off to the brain, and it goes out, it has to kind of jumpstart again, essentially. So you'll get that. It looked like they're going into convulsions, but they're not. It's just the blood going back to the brain, and then they're jump starting essentially. All right, that's how that works. However, the video I seen was like a 3-minute 45-second video where you see Neely fighting. Right, he's fighting, and then
struggling, putting up a struggle.
Then he just eventually stopped struggling, and he was asleep. You hear a guy in the background saying, "All right, he shit himself. You got to let him go now." And you hear them. You hear the other black guy was like, "He's not squeezing anymore. He's not squeezing him anymore." He's all right. Well, get up. So then Neely gets up. They immediately put him in the recovery position. Then you see him like gasp for that air. What happened after that, I don't know, because that's where the video ended. You got some people saying, "Oh, he died on the train." And all of the news stories that I've read, he died in the hospital. Right?
Yeah, that's what you had said when you called into HJ too. That's what you had pointed out. He died in the hospital.
Right, and that's neither here nor there. The thing about it is what I still want to see is this. I still want to see what happened before the chokehold.
Beforehand, I got you.
I still need to know because
he was yelling.
Exactly. That's
if someone was in immediate danger, like he looked like he was about to attack you or something like that. I don't know.
That's what matters, right? That's what matters. Is before Daniel Penny put hands on him, was he about to attack somebody? Was he being violent towards someone? Was he an imminent threat or danger to somebody and he stepped in? Or was he just barking and selling wolf tickets and being crazy like crazy people are on the subway, right?
No, you're right. Yeah, and let's not forget them other two were active in the situation the whole time. Like that we saw from the video, right? They were helping with the things, and the guy was like doing a play-by-play commentary of what's going to happen. He was like, "You guys don't want to get a murder charge. Remember to back off before he starts to get the asphyxiation and all that."
Yeah.
You could hear them telegraphing what was going on.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah, we're trying to put him in." They were trying to put him in the recovery position. They weren't trying to. The hyperbole about it being a modern day lynching and all that stuff is out the window. That was not the case with those three individuals, and it was three individuals that were primarily involved with that. At one point, you had the one man holding the arm and then moving it down back and forth.
Yeah. And but the thing about it is that it doesn't to me. The videos now that show that there was no malice with Daniel Penny. He wasn't trying to hurt him. He wasn't trying to kill him. He wasn't trying to do any of that. He was just trying to restrain him, right? He gets up. You hear the people in the background kind of commended him for what he did. However,
I thought I heard someone say, "It's good that you were here," or something like that, right?
Right, exactly. Also, we need to know what the toxicology report says. That's really important. That's in my opinion. Thing about it is that, like I said, none of that shit matters. What matters to me is what happened before the chokehold. Was he just selling wolf tickets and barking and being crazy but not touching anybody, not harming anybody? Or was he an imminent danger or threat to somebody else? If that's the case, and Neely took action. Unfortunately, Jordan Neely succumbed to those, to that. If Daniel Penny put hands on him preemptively and not, and Neely wasn't a threat, then, in my opinion, Daniel Penny needs to face the music on that. That's just me.
Will probably be involuntary, right?
Yeah, in my opinion, it'd be involuntary manslaughter.
Manslaughter, right?
And what's going to happen is, it's going to come down to eyewitness accounts, and if there's any more footage out there of the situation, which I'm still willing to bet there is some footage out there of the situation.
Yeah.
We'll see. But anyway, I guess we'll keep you posted as that goes. Now, bro. So today we touched base. We touched on the Texas outlet mall shooting, right? Touched base on that. Now, this is so we all sitting there like, yo, the media wild and the media gaslighting, right? They saying that this dude, like, he's a I don't know, Mexican or some kind of Hispanic descent. There ain't no Nazis in Mexico or anything like that, right? Shout out to Jonah Ryan for putting us on game on what the laces thing was that Tariq Nasheed was trying to put out there. So apparently you got to have ladder laces. I don't know what ladder laces are. They the ones where the laces just go across like this, like a fucking cartoon. But yeah, he said that wasn't the case with the shooter. However, new footage or photos have surfaced from some social media outlet or some social media site that nobody ever heard before called OK.ru. Like HJ was saying, I think the RU is I guess that's is Russian.
Is that right?
Yeah. So viewer discretion is advised. So allegedly this So allegedly this is the gentleman in question that was taken out at the outlet mall in Allen, Texas. So you see him in his full regalia. Now, at a glance, you like, is this real? Is this some man from the 60s or the 70s? It's just hard to see. I don't know. However, this is according to the news.
I like.
This is the
guy.
guy.
Uncle Hotep's take down below.
Yeah, yeah. So, and this is also allegedly him.
Without the visible face, okay.
Without the visible face, allegedly this is the guy right here. Got his Texas flag on his arm and all that other stuff. Allegedly, this is the guy right here. This is what's is running on the timeline, right? It doesn't make sense to me though, right? Now, for all intent and purposes, that's him, right? That's him. Okay. So, this dude Greg Price on Twitter, he said it best. He says, "You're telling me, right?" And now I can admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong, right? Apparently, if this is all true, this dude was a Mexican white supremacist or whatever, right? So I'm willing to say that I was wrong. Fuego with the $5 Rumble Rant. I appreciate you. He says racist skins can also wear red laces. There are numerous types of skinheads. Many are not racist. I see white power Hispanic skins. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So Greg Price says, you're telling me a Mexican guy just happened to have Nazi tattoos and by total coincidence posted about Nazis along with prominent conservatives on a Russian social media account with 0 followers. And this discovery was made by a guy who works for an org bankrolled by Charlie Indigo Alpha. So he quote tweeted no lie with Brian Tyler Cohen. Says, wow, the Allen, Texas mass shooter profile on a Russian social media site has been found. He posted a photo of Nazi tattoos and reconnaissance photos of the outlet mall weeks prior. He also had posted the right-wing YouTuber Tim Pool. Wait, what? So he's trying to drag Tim Pool into it. It kind of reminds me of the New Zealand shooter. Remember where he tried to bring Candace Owens and Joe Rogan into the mix? You know what I mean? Trying to say he's radicalized and all this other stuff. I don't know how you bring Tim Pool in. I don't know how they get Tim Pool as right wing. Anybody listen to Tim Pool know Tim Pool is he's in the center at best. You know what I mean? So like
Protocol said he got a YouTube page too. They found a YouTube page.
Yeah, so H.J. was putting. I ain't putting that shit up here. H.J. showed a YouTube page as well. I'm not about to look at it. So then, like, you see stuff like this, right? None of this has anything to do. I don't know what the fuck that is. But like the Punisher flag or patch, and then the Texas patch with the Punisher. Like they're just trying to demonize body armor, probably, in my opinion. I think they're just trying to demonize body armor. But they saying he had reconnaissance of the mall. I guess it's the reconnaissance that he had. So this is supposed to be, I guess, his whatever. It's called psycho vision. Like it just screams op, Jay.
Man,
it just screams op. It just screams op, bro.
You have to post this to your. Oh goodness, it's hard to just stretch. To put wrapping my mind around the nonsense that they go on. Okay, right. So he posted that to his site with 0 followers. I guess just for himself to see.
I guess.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. It just screams op, in my opinion. I don't know. That's the crazy part. I'm sorry. It just what's this one?
Protocol said that's a serious op. His YouTube was full of anime and video game stuff, huh?
I don't know. I'm not going to look. I don't know, bro. Like I said earlier today, you know what I mean? First off, it doesn't matter whether he was a white supremacist or not. What matters is what he did, the act that he carried out. Was I wrong about him? Allegedly, yes, I was. I don't, unless some new shit come out, I would have told you that ain't no way possible, right? And then when I started to see the photos, then I was like, wow. And then I go, you know what? There was Hitler Youth in Argentina back in the day.
But those pictures of the pictures don't look like the same guy.
So
it's
the
like
picture that
guy in
right.
Picture.
So the picture that like everybody's been posting with the dude in the orange like jump shirt or whatever, right?
Huh.
I guess they saying that's not him.
Okay.
Now I did see another picture of another guy that, I mean, if you shave the guy's head down a little bit more, make it more of a regular, it could probably pass for the same person. But I don't know. I digress. What I do know is still his name is Mauricio Garcia, which still alludes to the fact that he is of Hispanic descent. Who knows where he's from? But like I said, I gotta admit that I was wrong about it, and that he, in fact, I guess allegedly is I don't even know what you call him, a neo-Nazi, I guess you should call him. But the thing about it is that, right or wrong, they've been running this neo-Nazi thing in the ground. Like it's like the boy who cried wolf. You know, I know Argentina is in Mexico. I know. I just think that maybe it could, some of the factions probably could have made its way, north. It's my opinion.
The boys from Brazil. That was a good movie.
Some of Dolph's people was, well as Jabari's went to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It could, he could have had different factions. We don't know. I'm just thinking, because I don't know where he's from. Maybe he is from Mexico. I don't know. It's just interesting that he nobody could find a social media on this dude, and somebody just happened to find his social media page on some social media outlet that's not even here. It's a Russian social media outlet. Like, how'd you just like, and like HJ said, that's how he knew this shit was crazy. It's because nobody could find anything on dude here. Now all of a sudden you got some page that look brand new up on some social media site that nobody ever heard of. Right? Next chat GPT gonna write a fucking manifesto for it. It just screams op, yo. It just screams an op, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like I said, whether, you know, he is or not, it's neither here nor there. What he did was abhorrent. He needed to have his lights turned out. I'm happy he had his lights turned out. But the thing is that this shit is just too perfect. This stuff's been too frequent, yo. It's been too frequent. And it just screams op. And it like we said earlier, you know, it feels like the government is like pulling that mob insurance shit. Like, I sure hate to see another shooting happen at another mall.
Yeah, really.
You guys better give up your guns right now, you know, to protect yourself. And no, everybody buck it, and then something else happened. Like, ooh, that's unfortunate, but you know, hate to see another one happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it feels too coincidental. Thing is, you never know when the next one gonna pop up. You know what I mean? And is it like, I don't know if you would call this a double, you know, because, you know, we had Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know, you got this one.
Yeah. So, and then you have the car attack.
The car attack.
Texas, which they haven't been reporting much on yet. They said they don't have.
Now, was that actually an attack, or was somebody like drunk driving or something?
See, I don't even know. They said on Twitter, they said that the person was yelling out, "Go back to where you came from," or some nonsense.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
I mean, that's Twitter, so I don't know if they're, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if that's verified or not. I'll need to see some video and hear some audio and see some footage from different angles. I don't know.
With the Land Rover, hold on, I think I might have found something. Oh, excuse me.
You can put it up on the screen if it's them.
Yeah, I'm about to now.
Got body. Well, I'm saying if it's his body parts flying everywhere.
It's from ABC. I don't think so, because it's from ABC. It's from ABC News.
Okay.
Yeah, so give me a second. Let me get this all.
Hi, Cecily. I just switched.
Let's get this all situated. I'm trying to get out of here. I don't want the ad. Oh my god, this is annoying.
Someone was claiming they had the video on Twitter or one of them spots.
I don't even want to see it. You know what I mean? As far as people getting ran over, I don't want to see that. Here we go.
New information overnight about the deadly crash near the U.S.-Mexico border. A vehicle plowed into a crowd of people at a bus stop near a shelter for migrants. And now an 8th victim has died. It comes just days before a U.S. border policy, which took effect during the pandemic, expires. ABC's Lindsay Watts is here now with the latest on that. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning, Rhiannon. Brownsville, Texas is just one city facing a surge of migrants as that COVID era border policy expires this week. And now this heartbreaking tragedy.
So they're talking about Title 42. They're talking about Title 42, just to let you guys know.
This morning, candles and flowers marked the spot where an SUV hit and killed 8 people at a bus stop in Brownsville, Texas, as authorities investigate whether the crash was an accident or intentional.
They were going to the bus station, local bus station, so they could take the bus that was going to take them to their destination.
Some of the victims were migrants who had just left a shelter that helps the homeless and people who cross the border. A witness says the driver was yelling insults before accelerating towards the group.
This SUV just comes through, hits part of the curve and runs over everybody.
The driver, identified by police as a Hispanic man, was taken to the hospital for treatment. Authorities are looking into whether alcohol played a factor, describing the man as very uncooperative, charging him with reckless driving.
Well, they're saying that the car lost control. Now, whether we know whether it was an accident or intentional, that is still under investigation.
This all comes as Title 42 expires Thursday. The public health order issued during the pandemic allowed Border Patrol to turn away migrants to prevent the spread of COVID.
So this is the U.S.-Mexico border. People crossing here every single hour, going up that hill, over the barbed wire, and they can't go any further. U.S. authorities making them wait there, sometimes for days.
So, like I said, I don't know if it was intentional or what.
Man, I mean, off the top, it sounds like he could have been off of, gone off his rocker off of beer and some drugs or something like that.
Right, because it wouldn't be the first time. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be the first time.
If that's the case, they're gonna bury the story. I mean, if that's the case,
it'll get buried. It's definitely gonna get buried.
Because right now, what was the angle they were looking at?
Mexican on Mexican crime, they ain't gonna go nowhere.
Right, that he was out there,
But yeah, it's just sad though that this guy just drunk drove and all over and they said he was, I guess, incoherent or whatever, or
uncooperative off the top.
Yeah,
So they're still getting the details on that.
My man Toloco says, nah, I heard the dude talking when they arrested him. He was saying that cut me off out of nowhere. It was an accident, in my opinion. Huh.
Oh, you saw you saw a different amount of coverage then, a different footage.
Huh. And then you said, hold on, dude charged with involuntary manslaughter and assault with a deadly weapon. Apparently, he had an extensive rap sheet and attempted to flee the scene. In that car? Shit.
He could have been on foot.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he could have been on foot. He probably did.
Jumped out that joint after he killed all those people and tried to take off running.
Tried to take off running, yeah. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. If he was drunk or something like that and he was having a road rage incident with someone that he thought cut him off and then he raced through that thing, I could see that too.
Yeah, it's just sad, though, because people lost their lives because of incompetence and disregard, for
that's
human
the
life.
thing, though, what we've been saying.
Yeah.
It's a jacked up world. It's not a utopia. You have to keep your head on a swivel. At any second, anything like this can go down. You could ban everything that you want to. Someone's still gonna find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sick, evil people out there.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you think they're gonna let Title 42 lapse?
Well, okay. Break it down for me if you can. What would happen if it lapses? What's gonna go down with that?
Well, then they'll start to do the same shit they was doing before with the whole catch and release situation. So because of the Cove base, they put Title 42 in place, which prevented migrants, which really, it didn't really prevent them from coming in. They were still letting people in, but not in as a rapid clip as they were before. But it's going to lapse come Thursday. I don't know. All I know is that when Joe Nicholson ran for office, he said he's going to let 11 million undocumented citizens into the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if he's going to try and make good on his promise and hopes to garner more votes. You know what I mean?
Well, I think they look at it like there's a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of conservative-minded Latinos out there.
Yeah,
so I don't know if that's the game plan. If they're with the way that things, with the agendas that they're pushing over here and stuff like that, I don't know if that's gonna fly.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I don't know either. What is this? What's the name? Mr. Jim and him. Ooh, Jimmy Deluxe got a new video out. I had to put this. He got it on his Twitter. I had to check this out. Oh, he published this in 2021. It says the pedo at Bill Gates' mansion, including files named Melinda in a folder with other files named after child porn and bestiality. Mr. Jones and him. That's interesting. Think we should take this over for Rumble exclusive to check this out?
Heck no. No, because
What'd you say? You said hell no?
No, I said heck no. But shoot, if you want to, I don't want to look at that stuff.
No. He did a video.
I got you. I know it's not gonna show nothing. It's just that. Yeah, it's just that topic.
I get you. But this is like, You don't understand the reason why I be Koofy on Titan, man. The reason why they came for Jamie Deluxe, bro. They came for Jamie Deluxe. Like they shut his whole channel down because he was exposing shit that they didn't want exposed. They shut him down, yo. He was like doing him and the Truth Cat came around at the same time.
It was doing it, huh?
Yeah, they was doing that shit. And he was posting shit they did not want out there. And they got rid of his channel, bro. So I kind of want to see this.
Oh, I got you.
So check it, y'all.
Check it out. You check it out on Rumble.
So check it out, guys. We're going to take it over for a Rumble exclusive. Let me make sure I got Rumbles. What's the name in here? Do I got no, but I don't. Hold on. I'm putting in the chat. There we go. And then I'm going to post it here. See. All right, guys. I put it in the description and I put it in the chat. Be heading over to Rumble for a Rumble exclusive. Go ahead, hit that link. It's in the description and it's in the chat. We going to initiate. Fuego said initiate Koofies. 10 full Koofies initiated. We headed over to Rumble, y'all. Hit that Rumble. Hit that link to go over to Rumble. We going to check out this video that Jamie Deluxe did. Shout out to Jamie Deluxe. If you're not subscribed to him on YouTube, or because he's back on YouTube as well. If you're not subscribed to him on YouTube, or you're not following him on Twitter, I don't know what y'all waiting on. Y'all see it right there. It's Jamie, Jamie Delux. Give him a follow. That man was doing the Lord's work, and they got him out of the paint. Anyway, is it for YouTube? For Jay Powell on Scanning Hotep saying, "Be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss." We headed to Rumble, guys. Hit that button. I like y'all.
So relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take notes. Niggas need to wake up. Niggas need to relax and take